Good evening to you. As our city on the rise grows, so do the career and consumer opportunities.
Now the question is, how much will this progress cost Nashville? News Channel 5 is looking to answer all of your questions as both Amazon and Trader Joe's look to expand their footprint in Nashville. We'll have team coverage from Alexandra and Jesse straight ahead.
But up first tonight, TennCare, as you probably know, is the state's program that covers medical care for the poor. Free care, right? Well, in some cases, the money has to be paid back. And as consumer investigator Jennifer Kraus found, TennCare is doing more these days to collect that money.
This is Mary Musgrave, and this was her home for many years.
I grew up in this house.
Mary's daughter, Lisa, eventually moved in with her mom to help take care of her. But now Lisa's about to lose the house.
I'm devastated. I don't know what I'm going to do.
After Mary was in a car accident, she was forced to go on TennCare after ending up in a nursing home.
We never imagined she would be there for 5 years.
The rest of her life.
Yes.
Then, after Mary died, the family got a bill from TennCare for more than $171,000.
This is what's known as a state recovery, and the law requires the state to do this, to collect whatever TennCare spends on long-term care for anyone 55 and older after they die.
Unlike many government benefit programs, it's not a grant or it's not a gift, it's a loan. And the loan is paid back after death.
Attorney Tim Takis specializes in elder care law, and he says a state recovery is nothing new. But 3 years ago, TennCare dedicated more resources to it.
Since that time, we've seen the state becoming more aggressive in pursuing its rights to recovery.
According to TennCare, since 2014, the number of estate recovery cases across the state has gone up 30%, while the amount of money recovered has more than doubled.
I sat down and cried. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have that kind of money.
When Musgrave said she couldn't pay what was owed, she was told she'd have to sell Mary's home to come up with the money. Attorney Takis says that's how estate recovery works.
The government basically says, we'll let you keep your house during your life, but after you're gone, you don't need it anymore.
If they take the house, do you have another place to live?
No. No.
There are certain circumstances when TennCare will allow family to remain in the house, like when there's a surviving spouse, a child under 21, or a disabled child. And adult children are allowed to stay in the house if they lived with the parent and helped care for them for at least 2 years before the parent moved into the nursing home. But TennCare says Musgrave did not meet all the requirements. Last year, TennCare spent more than $1 billion on nursing home care, and they say estate recovery is important so the program can continue.
Yes, I fully understand that.
But Musgrave just hates to leave the last place her mom called home.
I think you should be really upset to know that now I have nowhere to go.
So how do you protect your house from estate recovery? Experts say the best way is through estate planning, and it really needs to be done well before you or your loved one has to go into a nursing home, usually at least 5 years. And when you are making plans, make sure you talk with an attorney who specializes in elder care law. Jennifer Kraus, News Channel 5 investigates.